Man, shit. Truck Simpson, man. Lorenzo Truck Simpson versus fucking Vladimir Hernandez. Looked like it was the wrong game plan, man. They fought. Calvin Ford and Truck Simpson looked like they went ahead and fought Hernandez game. You know what I'm saying? Where he fight, man. That fucking staying in somebody's face, staying and with pressure shit, fighting them toe to toe. That shit didn't work well, man. That dude was a hell of a volume puncher. They kept on saying that he was a spoiler, and guess what? He ended up really being a fucking spoiler. He ended up spoiling Lorenzo Simpson's show. I mean, this dude right here, he was letting his hands go. Although a lot of the shots was being blocked and being dodged and being rolled, you got to understand, it's all about what the judges see or what they think they see. And Lorenzo Truck Simpson wasn't letting his hands go like he should have. He was really standing in this guy's face, and he looked like he was smothering his own work. And when he would let his hands go, he was missing. So I would say a horrible game plan by Lorenzo Truck Simpson and Calvin Ford for that team, man. I think he was just looking for that one punch knockout, and that shit didn't work. It didn't work out, man. It didn't happen. What's going on with you, Jose? Yeah, man. Truck Simpson got his first loss tonight, man. I think he's gonna learn from it, man. He's gonna learn that he gotta let his hands go. He's gonna learn that he can't just depend on that one shot knockout. He's gonna learn that he should have just fought like he fought in the first round and just used that distance to stay away from that dude, man. Used the entire ring. That dude was letting his hands go. Hernandez was letting his hands go, bro. He was just a volume puncher, just landing at will. He kind of had Truck Simpson legs weak several rounds. I seen this man land his fucking shots and was like, oh shit, he finna drop freaking Truck. Truck, that game plan, man, just standing in that guy's face was just not a good plan. I'd have kept his ass at bay with a long fucking jab. But the Truck did have the longer reach. I wouldn't have played that man's game and just stayed in his fucking face, man. Man, Truck looked tired out there. It was an 8-round fight, bro. So after the fucking midway, I was like, oh, this shit not looking good for Truck Simpson, bro. It wasn't looking good for Truck at all, bro. You win some, you lose some, man. What's going on with you, Teach? Yeah, man, that's just how I go, man. When you correct, man. He stood this guy's face all night. This dude was landing about 4, 5, 6 punch combinations, landing at him at will, landing some nice uppercuts, some clean shots, bro. They couldn't have given the Truck, bro. I know Truck team was like, oh, he got it. No, he did not get it. Which one you want? In this one, the referees the judges had to pick the volume puncher or the defensive fighter. That volume puncher was landing, bro. Some of those punches was landing clean. He was doing his thing, bro. He was doing his thing. Salute to you too, Teach. I agree with you. I agree. I think it's gonna be a learning tool for Truck Simpson, bro. I think this shit right here is gonna make him much better. I think that he's gonna learn that he needs to just fucking let his hands go and not just stand in somebody's face. And I think that he's gonna learn to box and not just depend on his power. That's what I was thinking this fight was all about. Just depending on his power, him just standing in the guy's face and just thinking that he's gonna get that one shot. Hernandez was eating those fucking shots, bro, like it wasn't nothing, bro. Hernandez came to fight, bro. He was letting them fucking hands go like it wasn't nothing, bro. And a lot of those punches was landing. In the beginning, he was missing because of Truck's defense. But as the fight went on, Truck seemed to get a little fatigued, and a lot of those punches that Hernandez was throwing was landing on him. So overall, man, I think the right person did win personally. Um, Truck has to learn from this one, bro. Whoever came up with that, and this is the thing about it, man. When it comes to being a professional boxer, I say, where the fuck was the plan B, bro? Where was the necessary adjustments after you realize, okay, round one, Truck did what he was supposed to do, but round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, come on, bro. Somebody should say, hey, dump that game plan, make the fucking necessary adjustments, and let's do something different. This shit's not working. Why did they continue to do the same old shit? That's the type of stuff that just upsets me, man. I mean, I just didn't see the necessary adjustments being made. Truck was just standing. First, he was fighting up the back foot. And then, I think in the third round, he started coming forward a little bit. And every time he had success, he'll just take his feet off the gas. But I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it had to be a lot of fatigue, but I ain't got no excuses for him. He got to have his own excuses. D903 say Truck just don't listen. I agree with you. Probably wasn't listening to his corner, bro. And I think that this shit right here is going to make him better. This shit right here is going to tell him, hey, you got to listen to your. Sometimes it take a loss for these fighters to realize what's in hand and what they got to do, man. Sorry, man. I had a freaking phone call. Sometimes when people see me on live, they want to call me. Why you calling me for? Fuck, hop on live. Don't call me, shit. But let me get back to what I was saying, bro. He took I think he only had 13 fights, if I'm not mistaken. So he took a loss very early, right, in his pro career. I think this will only build on to what he has going on already, and it'll make him a better fighter. I don't think that he came in there with the right game plan. I think that the shit they was doing was bullshit. Just standing in front of Hernandez. I think that he was smothering his own punches. He wasn't landing shit too clean himself. And then when he would try to throw, he was just missing. It was just a lot, man. He didn't look good in this fight, man. I think that he needs to go ahead and dust himself off and come again, man. And better luck next time, bro. But that's why they tell you sometimes you just can't look at a guy's losses and think that, oh man, I got this guy. He got 5 losses. He's trash. This dude is known for spoiling fucking fighters' records, bro. He's known for beating good people, bro. This is not the first time he's done this shit, and he done it again tonight. The whole build-up of this fight, they kept saying that shit. It's the only thing I knew about this dude, that he's the fucking spoiler. And this dude ended up coming in there and spoiling it for Truck Simpson. Ain't that some shit? But I mean, it's all right though, man. I mean, they're gonna be you're gonna lose in this game, bro. Not everybody wins. And the beautiful thing about it is Truck Simpson did lose early on, and all he has to do from this point on is to build on it. Listen to your coaches, and definitely he has to learn to make the necessary adjustments and on the fly during the fight. Because I'll be honest with you, bro, I ain't see any kind of fucking adjustments, bro. If you watch round 2, you saw all the fucking round. You saw round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was basically a repeat. I think round 1 was the only round where you saw some great boxing from Truck Simpson. I mean, he was just keeping him at bay with that fucking jab. And after that, he just the fucking jab out the fucking window and just put up the high guard and just stood in front of this guy all night long. I mean, what type of shit is this? You know, what the fuck, bro? Who game plan was that, bro? I mean, I'm sure they saw the shit wasn't working. You know, why they just kept doing the same old shit? Why didn't they make the necessary adjustment? Was he not listening? I mean, this shit just, really irked my damn nerves, dude. I wanted to see Truck knock this fucking dude out, and I wanted to see it done in a just a fucking horrible fashion. I wanted to see this motherfucker hit the canvas, but instead, I seen Truck get his first fucking L, bro. That really bothered me. But it is what it is, man. I'm glad we was able to get a fight tonight. Thank the zone for that shit, bro. It was not what I wanted for us, Truck getting a loss, but hey, man, it is what it is. I did get to see some good boxing, bro. Can't stand inside. You can't fight I don't know why these fighters do that shit, bro. Why you fight this man fight? You know this is what he likes to do. Why you gonna stand in front of him? Why didn't you use the whole fucking ring? Why didn't you use your fucking legs and box this dude? Why sit there and try to go to war with this dude for 8 rounds? That shit made no fucking sense. It made no sense to stand in front of this dude all night long, bro. I just didn't get it, bro. I just didn't get it. I didn't get it. No, I'm not a professional boxer, bro, but I know one thing. The motherfucker's throwing volume at me, volume punches. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 punch combinations like this dude was. I wouldn't have stood in front of him. I'd have been moving my fucking legs, moving around the fucking ring, using my reins to keep his ass at bay, and just sticking him and moving. I wouldn't have been just standing in front of this motherfucker, man. The judges was sitting there giving them fucking points. Shit. Regardless of the shots were clean or not, all the judges were seeing like this dude was landing on Truck at will. And Truck was just sitting there blocking shots and missing shots. And wasn't really landing that many clean shots. Every now and then he'll get one. But, come on, man. The fuck? Yeah, it does look easy to us, man, outside looking in. But I think some of his shit, he just looked like he was tired to me, bro. And if you look at it, bro, he had no fucking mustard on his punches. All his punches looked like he ain't really had no substance on his punches, man. I'm sure this dude was probably some type of awkward fighter. Hernandez was some kind of awkward fighter. But I think that Truck been in there with some tough fucking fighters. I'm sure he's been in there with a fucking fighter like that before, bro, where he could have just not stood in front of that motherfucker, man. That's all I'm saying. Dude like that's trying to throw volume of punches and shit, I wouldn't stand in front of him, bro. I would move around and set fucking traps. Even if the game plan was to stand in front of him, once you realize the shit wasn't working, why would you keep doing it for the entire fight? That shit was not working, bro. That shit did not even look good. Shit. D9036, same problem here last fight. It's like he says, fuck a game plan when he starts getting tagged up. Yeah, once you get punched in the mouth, game plan go clean out the fucking window. And he's gonna have to learn, bro. Hopefully he learned from this shit. He got tagged up and let me see. T.Y. said, I think the fact that Hernandez took his shots well probably discouraged him too. I definitely agree with T.Y. That motherfucker Hernandez ate up some great fucking shots, and that can discourage the fighter. Should have made an adjustment. That's what I kept on saying, bro. No adjustments had been made. He just stood in front of this man the entire fight. He just stood in front of this man. He should have been fucking trying to just move around and let Hernandez try to come to him. and set some type of trap and bust him up, or have Hernandez try to fight on the back foot. I mean, something, bro, something different from what he was fucking doing, bro. I mean, what he was doing wasn't working. It wasn't looking good for him, and he was just getting beat up, you know. I mean, Hernandez was landing some nice fucking uppercuts on him, bro. Shit, I seen Truck legs buckle several times during this damn fight, bro. I didn't like that shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I didn't like this fight at all, bro. It wasn't a good fight for him at all. I wanted him to win in a beautiful fashion, and damn, bro. But it is what it is, man. I love the sport, man, and at the end of the day, I mean, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose, and tonight was just not his night, and hopefully he learns from this shit. Vladimir Hernandez came in there to fight, man. I mean, that motherfucker was letting his hands go. I mean, he was landing some nice shots in there, and he was fucking taking some beautiful fucking shots. I mean, Truck hit him with some nice fucking shots, and that motherfucker didn't go nowhere. He ain't fucking budge. At that time, I knew. I said, "Oh, Truck in for a long fucking night. Truck is in for a long fucking night." Just like T. White said, that shit is discouraging. When a motherfucker hits you with this shit and you don't budge, that'll fuck you up mentally. You'll be like, "Oh no, I can't do this here." But I mean, what's next for Truck, man? What's next for Vladimir Hernandez? This man Vladimir said he wants all the champions. Shit. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, 160 don't really have nobody up there. Shit. I mean, you need to start stepping to motherfuckers. You never know, bro. I think Truck Simpson's gonna be okay though, man. I think that he can make the necessary adjustments and come back and be very victorious. What do you do when you're fighting a volume puncher, man? You just stand in front of him with a high guard. What you do, man? Do you just absorb all those fucking punches like he was doing tonight? I mean, that dude was landing on him at will. You don't let nobody land on you at will, bro, for 8 fucking rounds. I mean, you supposed to move around. You're supposed to move around. Don't just stand in front of him, bro. Even though you was parrying the shots and blocking them and picking them, it doesn't matter, because you know what's happening. But the judges, clearly, some of the judges, they look at that as a point, like this motherfucker's landing on you, and you see how they judge. One judge said 96, 96, the other one was like 94, 97, or some shit like that. I mean, damn. But it is what it is. I just think that he needs to go back to the drawing board. Truck Simpson got to go back to the drawing board. Take a easy touch before the end of the year, and then early quarter of next year. I mean, shit, he may want to revisit a Vladimir Hernandez or somebody like that, bro. There's a high volume puncher and see if he can learn from it. Because before he can get to the elites, bro, he got to fix those kinks in his armor. He got to fix those kinks in his armor, man. I mean, because the shit that happened tonight wasn't supposed to happen. I think he by now he should have known, hey, when things are not going my way, how can we make the necessary adjustments in order to overcome what's happening? T. White said exactly, bro. When I heard the first call was a draw, I knew it was a downhill from there. Oh yeah, I already knew. I knew when the fight was over. Shit. After the 4th round, I'm like, this dude beating the shit out of him, bro. This dude landing that well. I would like to see how the judges are gonna score this shit. I knew it wasn't gonna work out for him, bro, because Hernandez was just landing shots at will, and it didn't look good for Truck Simpson, bro. It didn't look good, regardless of what I wanted, regardless of who wanted what. But hey, man, I think that Vladimir Hernandez did a good job. Shouts out to him. Much love, much respect. Truck Simpson. If at first you don't succeed, you dust yourself off and try again. Come back. Get you a little warm-up fight before the end of the year, a little tune-up type deal, and then early quarter next year, man, give Vladimir a call, man, Hernandez a call, and smash him, you know what I'm saying? Give him what he was looking for, man. Beat him up, bro. You could definitely run that one again, dude. You definitely got to run that one again. But I appreciate everyone who came in tonight. I mean, the fight didn't end up like we thought it was going to end up. I thought it was going to be an open and shut case. I ain't going to lie to you. And I was wrong. Vladimir Hernandez came to fight. He was letting his hands go. He was landing at will. I mean, he was landing some clean shots. He had, like I said, he had Lorenzo Truck Simpson's leg buckling on numerous instances. I mean, this dude looked real good tonight. It was definitely his night. And Truck, on the other hand, looked like he was very fatigued. He looked like he just wasn't into the fight. And he just stood in front of this gentleman, man. Stood right in the front of Hernandez with a high guard on. And every now and then he'll try to pick his shots. He'll try to just land them. But at the end of the day, when you got a guy in front of you just eating your shots, bro, and you're not freaking phasing him with your shots, and then he's landing about 4 or 5 shot combinations on you in the same instance, it's not going to work out for you. It's not going to work well for you. And it's exactly what happened tonight. I think that Calvin Ford and Truck Simpson, that game plan that they had tonight was just, it wasn't compatible. It couldn't fit to the plans of beating a guy like a freaking Vladimir Hernandez. Because Vladimir Hernandez, like, he came to fight. He looked like some hungry motherfucker that was like, you know what, dude, I'm gonna show you tonight. And guess what? He showed the world tonight what he was made of. You know, they called him a spoiler. And guess what? He spoiled it for Truck Simpson tonight. But it's okay. Truck Simpson is still young. He got a lot of time to grow. I think that he's gonna do what he has to do going forward to make it necessary to where he's gonna probably somewhere down the line bench his loss and do what he's supposed to do. But that's just the way of boxing, bro. I mean, we can't win it all, man. And hopefully he learns from this shit. He has to learn from it. You know, he has to learn from it, man. But shouts out to Lorenzo Truck Simpson, Vladimir Hernandez, and that's just how the pendulum go, man. You can't win them all, man. But thank everyone for coming out tonight. T. White, D903, Teach, Jose Wells. I appreciate all of y'all, man. All of y'all, let's make sure y'all hit that like button for me, man. Make sure you hit the like button for me. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscription button, man. Fuck with me, you heard me? Fuck with me. I'm a true one, you heard me? But it just wasn't his night tonight, bro. It just wasn't his night tonight. Definitely hit that like button for me and definitely subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And always feel free to talk to me, man. Feel free to text or inbox or whatever the fuck it's called, man. Comment below. You know, let's have a dialogue, because that's how we get our ideas and we go from there. We build off this shit, you know what I'm saying? That's how we build. But, man, at the end of the day, Truck Simpson's going to learn from this shit. And he's going to come back with vengeance. Because sometimes you got to just rebuild that hunger, you know. And I think he's going to do that. And I think he's going to be all right. You know, he's still young. He's still young. He's still got plenty of time to grow. You know, he's got plenty of time to grow. I don't think that this is going to, you know, this shit's going to stop anything. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop believing that all fighters got to have a perfect record. No, we all don't need a perfect record. If you have one, yes, it look good. But at the end of the day, if you lose one, lose two, lose three, and you're able to come back from that, that's just even better than never losing. Because now you know what a loss feels like, and you know how to going from there. You know what I'm saying? Going forward, you know what you got to do, and that's just what it is. And with that being said, man, I appreciate everyone for coming through. And with that being said, y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know who it is. BNboxing News in the building, and I'm out. Peace.